Guys, welcome to Gunners Lovers TV. On a day that this sun decided to shine, I am now told it's not shining at Manchester City at all. Brighton 2, Manchester City 1. Another loss for Pep Guardiola guys on the return of their midfielder. You know, the one that they have been waiting for. Oh my God. I cannot believe this. They scored first in the first half. I particularly felt that the mistake started from when Mite lost that ball. But at the end of the day, they made up for it at second half. Milner, which I believe was their former player, scored penalty against them. And then Gruda added to it. Insult upon injury. Oh my God. What has Man City become? Is extremely poor with all the stars. In fact, the commentator was making a comment that the fear of Man City is gone. Players used to be very was insinuating that afraid to meet Manchester City, but now they are not. If you see the way Brighton used to mark and Welbeck and his colleagues, you know that they are very serious. Anyway, the reason for this video is to analyze quickly our lineup for Arsenal versus Liverpool. Now, most Arsenal fans wanted Eze to start because all the teams who presented there, except for the one Arteta joined, has always been a draw or maybe a loss or whatever. We have never won at Anfield, except for when the Arteta went there and his colleague with Mertesacker. But Eze and Madueke would have been new players with new ideas to bring to the table to play against Liverpool. But Arteta had other ideas. He's presented Madueke as it is on the right flank. He plays off Saka. He has also brought Merino back to midfield. Don't forget, Merino is originally a midfielder that was converted towards the end of last season to be a striker. So, Merino is coming in at the midfield. I don't know why, but I think area presence at that Liverpool defense is also very important. Merino playing on the right of midfield is also creative. At the same time, he will help at least Madueke handle Gapo that is coming, that will be running that flank. Now, it will be a very interesting battle between informed Calafiori versus Mo Salah. Because almost every match we play against Liverpool, Mo Salah always scores. So we'll see what the difference will look like today. Now that we have Calafiori, you now have the likes of Luis Kelly, Mosquera on the bench. Piero Hincapi is not yet settled, so we can't be calling his name now. Now, Gyökeres battle with Van Dijk and Konate. This is going to be heavyweight fight because I don't think Van Dijk has played against Gyökeres before. But even if he has, playing an Arsenal team today that might have so many crosses and chances, it will really be difficult for Van Dijk if Gyökeres is really unsung, you know. On the bench is Trossard. I think he was the doubt for the match. Other guys on the bench too. I think this is how Arteta has planned it. When Madueke is removed, Trossard will go to the right. When Merino is removed, Odegaard will take his position. When Martinelli on the left is removed, Eze will take that position. That is my analysis. I think that is what he wants to do. Liverpool has so many players, Ekitike and all the players that... Michel, what do you call that? The player they bought, very expensive. Verts. I had to consult my son to give me the right pronunciation. Now, Frimpong is injured. So Frimpong is not going to play all of a sudden. Gravenberch is the one in the midfield. But Szoboszlai has gone to the right back, which was what I was thinking he would do. But that battle between Martinelli and Szoboszlai will end with Calafiori's strength. I think it will be a proper problem for Solskjaer to handle Calafiori and Martinelli. I think so. Well, we have another dark horse on the card. We are told that Max Dorman is on the bench. Is going to cause problem for Van Dijk in second half. So my prediction for this match is 2-0 in favor of Arsenal. My wife predicted 3-0 and my daughter predicted 2-1. So I don't know what my son's prediction today will be. But what it looks like from all angles is that it's going to be an Arsenal win. Look, people have analyzed that when they looked at the match against Newcastle, 10 men, although every match is different, they saw a lot of frailties at the back of Liverpool defense, which if they had matched a more serious team, I'm not saying Newcastle is not serious, like Arsenal now, it will be a different ball game for them. So we are looking at all that. News have it, whether it's correct, we don't know, that Saka will be watching from the away end. He wants to experience it. We don't know how far that is true. Also, Piero Hincapié will be traveling to London, according to this reliable sources, Fabrizio and Co. So, this is where we are at the moment. Outgoings, we know that Jacob Kiwior has gone in place now of, we have now replaced him with Piero Hincapié. Stuttgart are still looking for the money to pay for Fabio Vera. And West Ham have moved in to say they are interested. Whether they can complete the money for that one, we don't know. We are unable at the moment to still offload Sambi Lukonga. We are also still struggling to offload Reece Nelson. So these are players still waiting to take their exit cab, you know. In terms of money left, rumor has it that we still have like 70 million that has not been spent. Whether our dear Andre Beta, the man of the moment, will give us another surprise gift before the window ends in 48 hours or so. Now today, Football Terrorist has been saying that he read from Insider News or so that Wisa or whatever of Brentford is being considered as a late move by Arsenal, since Newcastle has not been able to reach agreement with him. He has come out with open statement, says this allegedly that he has a written agreement. Of course, all these football owners do not follow the written agreements. Like, share, and subscribe. Do not walk up past Gunners Lovers. I'll be watching now Arsenal versus Liverpool at Anfield. Please buckle your shoes, wear your seat belt. It's going to be a very bumpy ride. But at the end of the day, we'll have victory in Jesus' name. Let it be according to the will of God. I'll see you in our next video. Remember, Jesus Christ loves you. Share this video to your friends.